Good morning again. I decided to keep my rag on this month. I might keep it on the whole month of March for Women History Month because as I was doing that short, I just thought about how much I appreciate the black woman. So that's what the rag is about. Now, I was going to talk about sin today. Interesting, it's Sunday. I was going to talk about because I was thinking about grace and how it's unmerited, and no matter what you do, you cannot earn it. And I mean, no matter what you do, you cannot earn it. And every time I say something like that, I think about the things we have made up to, that humans have made up to make themselves deal with the harsh realities of wrongdoing and the need to punish people when they do mess up. But do you know, or had you ever considered that God loves the rapist, the mass murderer, the pedophile, just as much as he loved the God-fearing woman who might tell a lie or gossip? Same thing. To a holy God, wrong is wrong. I remember when I discovered that throwing paper on the ground was a sin. As mundane and as simple as that is wrong. So when you think about wrongdoing and wrong being, that's us. But wrong is just what we do, which is why we need to know how to love. We need to embrace the God of love and do whatever we can to do what's right, knowing that we won't, like Paul said, we won't get there, but we strive for it, knowing that there's grace. I love telling the story how I should have gotten a whipping when I was little for doing something that I knew was wrong, and my mother pardoned me, knowing, even though I lied to the end, said I did not do it, but she did not spank me. And to this day, I still don't know. My brother said, he and my other brother were guilty too, so she probably didn't know who to believe, but I think she knew I was guilty. She might have known they were. But that particular moment, she decided not to do what she normally do when we mess up. That was God's love. That's what God does. And no matter what we do, we cannot deserve it and we cannot lose it. So when you think of that, and when you think it's worse to pilfer than it is to embezzle, it's no. Both are sin to a holy God. And with that kind of love, that kind of being, on our side, the only thing we have to do is just try to do better the next time and the next time. And at some point, we'll do better on that thing. But it's going to always be something. That is why love is not about how you feel, people. And I will say that. It is what you do. It is what you do. It's who you are, and it's who's living inside you. Because that being is where love comes from. And that kind of love you cannot explain. It won't make sense. It's not logical. But it is real.